Once upon a time, there was a cozy barn. It stood beside a beautiful garden. The garden was full of colourful flowers. The barn was home to 3 little kittens and their mother, Cleo. There was Poppy, a playful ginger kitten. Pip was a curious grey kitten. Bella was a sweet white kitten. They loved to play in the barn. The kittens would tumble in the hay. They chased each other's tails. Cleo watched over them with a watchful eye. She purred softly. The barn was their world. They were always eager for new adventures. Every day promised excitement. The kittens loved to explore. The kittens loved the hayloft. It was high up in the barn. The hayloft was full of soft, sweet hay. It smelled like summer sunshine. Poppy loved to pounce on Pip from the hay bales. Pip would hide and surprise Bella. Bella liked to bat at dust motes dancing in the sunbeams. Cleo would often join their games. She taught them to stalk imaginary mice. The kittens would wiggle their bottoms. They would pounce with tiny paws. They would tumble and roll in the hay. Cleo would purr, happy to see her kittens so full of joy. The hayloft echoed with their happy meows. One sunny morning, Cleo decided to take her kittens on an adventure. It was time for them to explore beyond the barn doors. She led them to the edge of the garden. The kittens had never been outside the barn before. They were a little nervous, but Cleo nudged them gently. "Come, my loves," she purred. "It's time to see the world." Poppy was the first to peek out. Pip followed close behind. Bella hesitated for a moment. She took a deep breath. Then, she bravely stepped out into the sunshine. The garden shimmered in the morning light. The kittens gasped in wonder. It was more beautiful than they could have imagined. The garden was a riot of colour. Red roses bloomed beside yellow sunflowers. Purple lavender swayed in the gentle breeze. Butterflies flitted from flower to flower. Poppy chased after a fat bumblebee. He batted at it with his little paw. The bumblebee buzzed away to safety. Poppy giggled. Pip found a patch of soft moss. He rolled around in it, getting green all over his fur. Bella sniffed delicately at a pink rose. Its sweet scent filled her with delight. Cleo watched her kittens explore. She was filled with pride. Her kittens were curious and brave. The garden was a magical place for them. They followed a winding path. It led them deeper into the heart of the garden. As the kittens ventured further, they came to a secluded corner. It was hidden behind a curtain of ivy. There, nestled amongst forget-me-nots, they found something extraordinary. It was a tiny key, old and tarnished with time. It lay half buried in the soft earth. The kittens had never seen anything like it. They nudged it with their noses, their eyes wide with wonder. This was no ordinary key. They could feel it in their whiskers. This was a key to somewhere magical. As the sun began to set, Cleo called her kittens back to the barn. They snuggled together in the hay, their hearts full of the day's adventures. They dreamed of the secret the little key might unlock. They knew that their adventures in the garden were just beginning. The world was full of wonders waiting to be discovered.